A homicide last night. I'll give you an update on that. Here is the guy that we've arrested, Miguel Casame. Miguel is an illegal immigrant, and he came to this country and committed murder. The person that he murdered was Gregorio Colmenero. Gregorio was 60 years of age. They lived together. Gregorio is also an illegal immigrant. So they're living together. They were drinking last night and they became engaged in an argument. And as the argument went on, Miguel became very upset and he knocked Gregorio down. He kicked him in the ribs, and he really got the best of the fight. Well, Gregorio jumped up, according to Miguel, and went into the room and came back out with a machete. And when he allegedly came back out with a machete, then Miguel began to stab him in the face and the neck many, many times, and subsequently killed him. He then dialed 911 and said, "Hey, I've just killed my roommate." And when deputies arrived, he was standing in the front yards with his hands in the air. They've lived together about 3 months, and it's important to note that despite his allegations of the guy had a machete, I was defending myself, the evidence at the scene painted a different picture to us. Our homicide detectives conferred with the state attorney's office, and we arrested Miguel for second-degree murder. We will also send information over to immigration, ICE to be specific, to tell them that we've got an illegal person in custody who came to the United States and committed murder. Now, had he stayed in his own country, he wouldn't be a problem for us or the taxpayer, but he's here illegally, he's committed crime, and now we have to deal with it. He's also killed another person who was here illegally, who, if they'd have stayed in their home country, in their community, away from Miguel, would be alive and well today, but he chose to come here illegally and subsequently got himself murdered by a fellow who didn't mind killing him. Okay, any questions?
What was the argument over?
The argument was over their sexual preferences. So they decided they'd just beat him up and kill him. So that's what he did.
You said he murdered someone before?
No, this is the only one that he's murdered that we know of so far, but we'll go back and investigate that. Next of kin has not been notified because all the next of kin is in Mexico, and it will take weeks or months if we're able to notify next of kin at all. But I can tell you this. This is one more example of why the president's got this right. People who come to this country illegally and commit crime have got to go. It's costing us, the taxpayers of the United States, a lot of money. And this guy's going to cost us a whole lot of money because even if they wanted to deport him, he's going to end up doing a life sentence if he's convicted as charged for murder. And that's all on the taxpayer of the United States, and certainly the state of Florida in this case. But if he wasn't here, we wouldn't be paying for his criminal conduct. Any questions? Going once, going twice? Y'all have a wonderful weekend.